Welcome everyone. I'm going to help you feed your passion. I'm Lori's Country Cottage, and we have a newer line here from Banyan Batiks called Kilts and Quilts. Northcott has started a new batik company that they design, and that started in 2017. Some of you were here when Karen Gibbs did a batik event, and she told us about how the designs are done. She is their design director. How the designs are done and where batiks come and how they're done. It was very, very interesting. Maybe some of you remember that. I'm going to go over a little bit and we'll have a closer look at everything. Kilts and Quilts is designed by Patience Griffin. Patience was a writer and a sewer all her life. In her 30s, she started to quilt. And what the stories she has written are about a young lady whose husband passes away, and she goes back home to her native Scotland. She wants to reconnect with her gran. When she gets there, she finds that her gran and her friends are quilters. So she reconnects with her gran and they do some quilting. And you know what that brings to your life. It brings you peace. I told you I was going to tell you a little bit about the batiks. I've got a little chop here, which is from Northcott. Now, can you see it? There, you can see it better. This is a chop. This is, of course, designed for batik as an advertising product for Banyan Batiks, but you can see it is copper. And it is glued into a base with the handle on it, and that is what they use to print the batiks. So if you find a batik that isn't 100% the same all the way along, that's why, because it is printed by hand. These are printed in Indonesia, and they are printed with these kind of chops. They're dipped into wax and dipped into color, much like the Ukrainian Easter eggs are. So now, if you look in the background here, we have some sheep. This is a pattern designed by Patience, and all of these little guys are printed in the batik with a plaid in behind for the Scotland. And this is the pattern. The quilt is 40 by 52 inches. And we do have kits, and you can choose between the different colors of sheep. And then we can choose the kit to fit with the different colors of sheep, whichever color you choose. And the kits will be $99.99. On the theme of sheep, we've got our woolly felted wonders. These little balls here go in your dryer. About 4 of them are good for a good dryer size load, and they will reduce your drying time by 25%, and you will no longer need fabric softener. There is oils in the wool. This is 100% New Zealand wool, and some ladies in Nepal are putting them together. It's a work initiative for them. They are putting these wool balls together to be sold here. Another product that they have, and this is actually from a different company, but the same kind of theory, is the woolly mats, woolly felted mats. These are for on your ironing board. What the wool does is it pulls the steam from your iron. So as you're ironing, your iron is pushing steam down and the wool is pushing the steam back up, and so you're steaming from both sides as you're ironing. All these little things make our lives as quilters just a little bit nicer. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week, Tuesday, for our How To Tuesday.